I'm already
in the middle?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
I hope it's fine. It's fine, Parrot.
Yeah.
You're the one super
recorded once.
Yes.
Okay, so the first video is it's called The Store of the Future.
Mm-hmm.
It's this company called Farfetch who is sort of investing a lot of money in tech in retail, but they're doing like weird stuff. So I'll let you see.
Retailer Farfetch is betting it can shape the future. This is its concept store, showcasing the latest in retail tech.
How do you capture all of that fantastic information that you gather in store when customers touch and feel products? And we created a concept called the Connected Rail. And this is using a combination of RFID and ultrasound. The RFID signal recognizes the product, and the ultrasound recognizes the movement. Take the product off, and then you'll start to see your products appear. And essentially, it's like online browsing behavior. Whichever products you touch and pick up in the store are automatically sent to your app. And this is effectively what you've created is your in-store wish list. In the middle, you'll see essentially a hologram of the product. What the customer sees, they control the experience on a touch device. What this allows the customer to do is take elements of products and then add their own style to it. Right, so this is the connected mirror. So in this example, I see my products. I select a coat, and that's tried it, and it's slightly too big for me. So what I can do is choose an alternative size and send a request to the sales associate, and they'll bring that size to me in the fitting room mirror. You'll also see that we've got some product recommendations here. Crucially, the sales associate's able to push items into the mirror from their device. If you wanted to, you could simply use the mirror and pay and go. Your items would then be packed and dispatched to you afterwards.
So that's the first thing. The other one maybe you've already seen or talked about. This was actually 2 years ago. The Amazon Go.
What would shopping look like if you could walk into a store, grab what you want, and just go? What if we could weave the most advanced machine learning, computer vision, and AI into the very fabric of a store so you never have to wait in line? No lines, no checkouts, no registers. Welcome to Amazon Go. Use the Amazon Go app to enter. Then put away your phone and start shopping. It's really that simple. Take whatever you like. Anything you pick up is automatically added to your virtual cart.
I can go too. I'm easier.
Go.
I was just like, is it that?
Just tell them to shut up and go to your room. Zed doesn't have a key. I'm so sorry.
Oh, right. No, this is fine. I mean, this is just like this stuff. I'm gonna cut it anyways.
We're not talking.
Yeah.
You can come in. It's just that we're doing it as well.
Just make sure.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Is Anna there?
No. Am I supposed to be in it?
No, that's fine. I mean, you can. But yeah.
But I didn't tell him to shut up and go to his room.
You're very nice.
Okay, sorry.
So we'll finish this.
If you change your mind about that cupcake, just put it back. Our technology will update your virtual cart automatically. So, how does it work? We used computer vision, deep learning algorithms, and sensor fusion, much like you'd find in self-driving cars. We call it Just Walk Out technology. Once you've got everything you want, you can just go. When you leave, our Just Walk Out technology adds up your virtual cart and charges your Amazon account. Your receipt is sent straight to the app, and you can keep going. Amazon Go. No lines, no checkout. No, seriously.
done already? I thought it was like.
Is there several stores right now? Or was
No,
it
I
just-
think this was actually closed. This doesn't exist anymore.
When did they open it? Like,
2017.
Yeah.
That's
so it lasted for like what 2-3 months.
But actually, it looked very.
It looks really good.
Yeah, well, I think they were just like trying it out, which is like the case for most of these technologies. You might go and see, you know, a VR thing in Topshop, and then you go next time and it's not there anymore.
I mean, I think
yeah,
it's
it's
so
just
expensive
beta
to
still.
Probably, yeah.
keep in the store, right?
Yeah. So, first question: what's your first impression of this
This video?
technology being incorporated in a normal retail environment where you would normally just go shop and leave?
I think it's really good because it makes it. All of these things are made to make your life easier and faster, like shopping faster. I really like the one with Farfetch where you were able to choose the like they had the shoe and then you were able to choose the colors and like materials and stuff. That's really good because sometimes you can't get from the store what you actually want, so you're really able to like customize it. Yeah, I think it's
I
cool.
think the first and the second video for me were a bit different. Can I separate them?
Yeah.
In the sense that if it's easier for you in any way.
No, yeah, go ahead.
The second one really seems very efficient, that I can just like grab, go, and just move on. No lines, for example. A lot of people go to supermarkets to buy lunch during their lunch break, and you just want to like grab and go. And a lot of people do that at the same exact time, so there are always lines during lunch breaks. So I think that would work well. But the first video, some of them looked cool and efficient, but other technologies, like the one with the shoe, the little
yeah,
pyramids, looked maybe a little bit like it didn't have like a very specific purpose. If you wanted to just buy the shoe and go home, I'd probably already seen it online, especially Farfetch, which is resells really expensive brands. Like I normally would have already researched for the shoe at home and was pretty sure of what I wanted to buy when I went to the store. So I don't know if it would have a very like clear purpose on a day-to-day basis.
Maybe only if you actually just went shopping and you didn't know what you wanted to buy.
Yeah.
And then you were able to like choose.
If you're browsing, it's a thing to look at.
Yeah.
For me as well, like the first video and the second video, they're just two different, like they just tackle two different needs. The Farfetch one just seemed like somebody trying to basically just use the online at-home experience but put it in a store, and then that doesn't really serve any purpose for me because just shopping online is supposed to be done at home, basically in PJs and while you do something else. But for example, when you go to shop in a store, you go there for the experience. You go there, I don't know, to get help from the staff, or you go there to actually to try stuff on. So if I'm going to leave my house, I should have a benefit over doing it in my PJs at home or eating Doritos, you know? I can't do that in store. And then if I can't try it on as well, then what's the point for me to actually leave my house?
It's like added value
Exactly.
to the experience.
But for me, it takes value from the experience, because the only reason why I go to the store is because I want to try it on.
Yeah.
At least that's from my point of view. But the second video, same as Rita said, generally speaking, I'm really cynical about people who try to make my life easier, because it's usually making it harder, to be honest. But in the absolute ideal world where something like that would work properly and they wouldn't charge me for 5 cupcakes when I only bought 1 or something like that, where it wouldn't, go wrong, then I think that would be such a good option, because obviously, like, you always go just grab a Coke and leave, and it would be nice to just take it and go, no queues, no paying, no nothing.
Also in a shopping for clothes situation.
Exactly.
Would you
for example, if they could use that, it would be interesting. I would just shop or whatever, and then I put it in my bag and go. But for example, it's a different idea. When you shop for clothes, it's it tackles a different need for me because I like the experience of interacting. You know, when they wrap it up, when they put it in waxed paper, when they put it in a bag, you know, it's a different thing. I'm not gonna get a dress and put it in my own bag. So in a way, you kind of have to go really deep into the customer experience and the customer journey and to see which steps the customers can actually do for you. Same as when they introduced the self-checkouts in Sainsbury's and in different supermarkets. Those things you can do it yourself, and usually, especially now when people use their own bags to pack their groceries and stuff like that. But do you do that as well when you shop for clothes?
Yeah.
You kind of expect more from that experience. As far as I'm concerned, I expect more
I
from
think
that experience.
If, like, no one wants lines. If it reduces my time paying, I want it. But at the same time, I think it really, the thing that really differs from the two experiences, from the two videos, it's really the